Hi everybody, I'm Bill Sanders and this is Watch Art Sci, the art and science of watch collection. Today what I want to do is to have an unboxing, and the first thing that I got in an unboxing is this huge box that, that it came in. Look at the size of this thing. This is what my watch came in. Hang on a second. Let me get this stuff done. And then cut over here. There we go. Okay. Okay. And all of that stuff I had to get. there was a ton of wrapping and different kinds of things in the box. This, by the way, a friend of mine, I got the watch from a friend, and as a result, the shipping was done with extra care. Anyway, okay, so now I got this other box out of that giant box I had, and let's see what we've got here. You can see great big box, and there inside of it is the box with the watch, so I will get it out without that was in the box. Hang on a second, let me get this thing top off of here. Okay, that leads to another box. This is covered with something, so let me drop the flap here, and then underneath here is the box with my watch in it. So now I'll take this box out of this box that was in that box that was in the big box. This is like those Russians stacking dolls. Hang on a second, let me get this guy out of here. Yeah, right there it is. It's got a little tab you pull, and you pull it. There we go. Documents. Now, this first one is for the different kind of specs on it, as well as there's this big thing on the Geneva seal. And so let's see what I get here. Yeah. So when I opened it up, there's the certification, I guess, or the whatever you get, and you get this little thing for the Geneva seal, and this is a picture of the factory or something. And in here, you got some more, looks like it's also stuff about the Geneva seal. And here is a bunch of stuff about the watch and where the origins, and plus all kinds of secret serial numbers and stuff that I probably shouldn't give out. All right. Now here is a booklet. Says instructions for use of RD 821. When you get a watch, you really like to get every little piece of information you can get. And here, this one's got a picture of the factory, just what I wanted. And this is the 821 movement. It's in English, French, German, Spanish, Italian, Russian or Cyrillic, Greek, two different versions in Chinese, Japanese, Korean, and Arabic. So no matter what you get the same instructions. Again, this was the one in Arabic, I believe. Anyway, so, okay, ready to open the box. Here we go. And there's my watch. Now, I'll take some time to tell you about it. Let me pull it out of here. There's probably, if there's anything else in there, I missed it. This is the watch, and this is the 821 movement, the RD 821. This is called a Roger Dubuis La Mooney Gasp. Refer to the Mooney Gasp are the people who live in the principality on the, what's that called, the Côte d'Azur, okay, the Blue Coast. All right, so now I'll get into more about this movement and something about it. Oh, hi again. Okay, I got my watch on now that I got it out of the box and had the unboxing done. By the way, too, let me apologize for chomping on gum. Look like a cow chewing its cud during the unboxing. I apologize for that. Anyway, this is my La Mooney Gasp, Roger Dubuis. Roger Dubuis is one of my favorite watchmakers. His movements are incredible. Every one of them, I believe, has a Geneva seal, and they're beautifully finished, and they're very, very good movements. To be honest, I'm not crazy about a lot of the designs in Roger Dubuis' watches, but boy, I like this one a lot. It's the rose gold case. They also have it in steel, 42 millimeters, got gold tapered hands. They're called Dauphine hands. And then it's got a gator band. I treated it with some what's called neat's foot oil. I use neat's foot oil. It's a medieval oil that's used for treating leather. Anyway, this particular dial is referred to as a roulette dial, and there aren't that many of them that were on the La Mooney Gasp, but they were there. The name itself stems from the community who live along the Côte d'Azur in Monaco. They referred to as La Mooney Gasp. Anyhow, the movement is the caliber RD821, and this movement, it's automatic, 4 hertz, 28,000 semi-oscillation per hour, 48-hour reserve. This I've been wearing ever since I opened it, which hasn't been too long, but every other one I've had has excellent time. The reason they get a Geneva seal is that they meet all of the requirements of the Geneva seal, which includes very high standards for regulating, for finishing, for meeting COSC standards. All of those things go into it. The unusual thing about this particular model is that the Geneva seal, usually they put one Geneva seal on the case itself and then one on the movement. This one, they didn't put it on the case, but they put it on the rotor, and then they put another one on one of the plates on the movement. I'm not sure why they did it that way, but that's okay. The other variations you have of this style are actually, some are very subtle differences, some are pretty stark. Now, the sort of what I see the most of, if you go and you take a look for these online, most of them with the rose gold case have the silver dial, and that's a nice looking one too. I saw, I think, one other one for sale with the roulette dial, which is sort of cool. They also have them in a steel case with a gray dial. The couple things. I didn't see that many price differences between the steel and the gold. And if I given a choice between with the same price with steel or gold, I'll go with gold every time. But that's okay. But I like the steel ones too. If you can find a good buy on a steel one, they're same everything, same movement and everything but the metal. The hands apparently are also, instead of having tapered gold hands, they have them in steel. Now, in addition to this, which I'll call sort of the standard model, they have variations in terms of functional variation. Perpetual calendar. Now, the perpetual calendar movement by Roger Dubuis is very special. He and Jean-Marc Viderec, when they're working for Harry Winston, a lot of the work that was done on the perpetual movements was something that Roger Dubuis liked to do. That was his sort of forte. The flying tourbillon with a large date, I don't know why I got a kick out of that. Of the only date like that other than on the perpetual calendar is this big date window on a tourbillon. I don't know. Again, they all have that same Dauphine hands. Finally, the chronograph. I saw a lot of chronographs on the pre-owned market. Now they have the RD860 movement, and this is not one of your off-the-shelf chronographs from Valjoux or someplace else. These are Roger Dubuis chronographs. They're quite good chronographs. I tell you though, I'm not a chronograph fan, but those who are, I think it's a very clean chronograph. I like them with 2 dials rather than having like 3 or 4 dials, sub-dials. Anyway, so that's available also. These watches for a top watchmaker, a top Swiss watchmaker, one of the same caliber that you find in all of the top guys, Carrie Wooten-Lannon, Philippe Dufour, Jean-Marc Viderec, all of them. You have this kind of quality, and I think I may have mentioned I'm not crazy about all of the other designs, but I like the Monégasque design. It's sort of a nice one with its Dauphine hands. Anyway, let me know what you think. I'd really like to hear your opinion. And this is an opportunity to subscribe if you like. And until next time, this is Bill Sanders for Watch Art Side, the Art and Science of Watch Collection.